This is my first visit to Hiroshima.
We will soon make a brief stop at Hiroshima. Passengers going to the Sanyo, Kure.
First order of business, check into my hotel room in downtown Hiroshima. And then, before it gets too dark, find my way to the Ioi Bridge, the famous T-shaped bridge that Enola Gay's bombardier, Thomas Farabee, aimed the first atomic bomb at. I spent several minutes that first evening in Hiroshima, standing on this bridge, looking there, to the east, the direction from which Enola Gay and the great artiste came. It's hard to imagine what took place down here. As the evening sky grew darker, the beauty of this place seemed so unfair to the horrific imagery of what happened here on the morning of August 6th, 1945. My first objective on day 2 was to find the Hypo center of the first atomic bomb. Google Maps told me to hang a right at this 7-Eleven, and it should be straight ahead. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be looking for, but it should be up here. Somewhere. I spot what looks like some sort of marker there to the right. And that's it. The Hypo center of the first atomic bomb. Which exploded 600 meters straight up from this spot. This is a photograph of the original 2-story building that stood where I'm at now. And this is a computer-generated image of the same building before the atomic bomb exploded. This is the Shima Hospital. About 80 people, doctors and patients, were inside and were instantly vaporized the moment the atomic bomb exploded directly overhead. And this is Dr. Kaoru Shima, the man who built the hospital. Dr. Shima was away visiting another hospital in a nearby town at the time the atomic bomb went off. Dr. Shima opposed the Pacific War and lived under the threat of death from the imperial government's secret police. This is the hospital today, the modern Shima Hospital. Many people understandably assume that Ground Zero is over at the Ginbaku-domu, or the Atomic Bomb Dome. That iconic building was originally the Hiroshima Prefectural Industrial Promotion Hall, now the official Hiroshima Peace Memorial. Because the explosion was almost directly overhead, the building was able to retain its shape. The building's vertical columns were able to resist the nearly vertical downward force of the atomic blast, and parts of the concrete and brick outer walls remained intact. The building's durability can also be attributed to its earthquake-resistant design. After the war, as the citizens of Hiroshima began to rebuild their city, opinion was divided over what to do with this building. Many wanted it torn down, to erase the terrible memories of what happened here. Others felt that it needed to be preserved as a permanent reminder of the horror of war. Our next stop will be the ruins of the headquarters of the Imperial Japanese Army's 5th Infantry Division, which, according to this pre-strike reconnaissance photo, were housed here on the grounds of the Hiroshima Castle, just half a mile from the Hypo Center. In September of 1894, shortly after the Meiji Restoration, the fledgling Empire of Japan established the Imperial Japanese Army's 5th Infantry Division here on these grounds. We are walking among the ruins of the HQ building destroyed on August 6, 1945, by the little boy uranium atomic bomb. The Hiroshima Castle, which was built in the 1590s during the Sengoku period, was heavily damaged by the atomic bomb. Its main keep was rebuilt in 1958. Now, let's head over to the Hiroshima Memorial Peace Park and visit the museum there. Imagery of Hiroshima before the atomic bomb. And after. The Gimbaku Domu, the atomic bomb dome. And over to the right, a CGI simulation of the little boy atomic bomb explosion. We now enter a blacked-out section of the museum, illuminated only by images from the aftermath of the atomic explosion, including survivor artwork. In the immediate aftermath of the atomic explosion, several of the dying could be heard crying, "Womizu o kudasai," water please. Carbonized rice from a lunchbox. Clothing that was worn by school children at the time that they died. a stretcher used to carry dead bodies to cremation pits. Clothing stained with radioactive black rain. A human shadow etched in stone by the enormous light and heat from the atomic blast. Upon exiting the museum, I re-entered a living Hiroshima. And I decided to spend the rest of the day here at the Hiroshima Peace Memorial Park. And I was quickly reminded about something my old friend Bill Montgomery, the Iwo Jima Marine who spent several months in Japan during the occupation, once told me. For Bill, the best part of the occupation was the children.
Nani? ご飯を食べていますか？何を食べ、何それ？唐揚げ。お弁当。ソーセージも美味しいですか？どこから来ましたか？日本。
For some reason, my voice goes up an octave when I speak Japanese.
おいくつですか
12歳。
？12歳。 21。22。22歳。違います。Okay, bye bye.
Up, they're back for more.
Cucumber.
Cucumber? Cucumber が好きですか？
No, cucumber. 名前。
Cucumber.
あなたこの人が cucumber.